Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Chubbs Reviews where I bring a review every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today, we're finally starting the Dark Knight trilogy. It's Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, starring Christian Bale as Batman. Starting with the Batman Begins or Batman Begins. Basically, the most definitive classical retelling or storytelling of Batman's origin or his upcoming and how he became the Batman, which is told in a very interesting way. I think. Starts off a little weird. I almost said Christopher Nolan. Fucking Batman and Bruce Wayne is just in a prison in the beginning. I'm not gonna talk about too many spoilers. I don't think. I mean, who hasn't seen this movie? But I don't think I'm gonna spoil too much. Don't worry about spoilers. Um, and basically, Batman or Bruce Wayne uh, goes into or he travels somewhere, gets in some trouble, gets in this prison, comes across Liam Neeson in this movie, which I forgot what his character's name is, but basically he leads him to Ra's al Ghul, which if you know anything about not anything, but some things about Batman, Ra's al Ghul is an interesting Batman villain. Kind of portrayed interestingly. This I don't know much about the character. He was in Arkham Knight or not Arkham Knight, Arkham City, and he's kind of like nothing like he is in this. Obviously, it's two different games versus movie, but he has these League of Shadows. He basically trains Bruce Wayne to be this fucking ninja that is moves in the shadows and basically becomes like Batman fighting. Like that's how he learns how to fight as Batman through this secret organization of League of Shadows. And you get that for the first 30, 45 minutes of the movie, and then all of a sudden when he's back in Gotham, the tone just shifts. And I liked the beginning, but it just kind of got way better after that, or at least a little bit more interesting. Became Batman. You kind of saw him doing typical Batman shit. He came across Falcone, which that's usually a typical kind of first Batman villain, a big mob boss, and he takes down Falcone or tries to, or whatever, some mob bosses. One thing I will say about Batman Begins, this movie's kind of disappointing for me. I don't think it's aged the best. The story has, and the writing is very good. Um, but the action scenes I did not enjoy. They're all very cut heavy. I don't think a single action set in Batman Begins is good. There is a really late. I'm skipping ahead into the later in the movie. There's a scene where cops are chasing Batman, which is a very long scene, very Christopher Nolan and I just was kind of bored of it. I mean, that's one of the best filmed ones because it's just cops chasing him, but cops chasing Batman is just the least fucking interesting thing for me ever. Just stop fighting him, stop. Anyway, you do get the introduction of I don't even know what he is in this. James Gordon. He's not commissioner. He's not lieutenant. He's below even that. He's just a fucking cop, detective lieutenant, Detective Gordon. Probably I don't know, but he's kind of learning about Batman, and you see the bat symbol, and you learn about everything Batman. You get the retelling of his parents dying. Spoilers: Batman's parents died. You get to learn about the Bat Cave. How Alfred. Everyone talks. I always bring up great castings in every movies, especially really low key ones. You already know I'm about to say. Whoever the fuck, I should have looked it up. Whoever got casted to play Alfred in the Batman or Dark Knight trilogy is actually the perfect casting out of everyone in this movie. And maybe, oh my god, I can't believe I can't give his name. I can never think of names when I'm on camera. This is why I should have a script. But you should know whoever the fuck Morgan Freeman. There we go. Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox is also pretty fucking solid. But between the guy who plays Alfred and Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox, that's who Batman kind of has around. Is pretty cool. He also has this love interest, Rachel, which is kind of whatever. I think she plays more of an impact in the second movie. In this, she's just his love interest, and I don't think yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. You do get a lot more Bruce Wayne in this movie, or not more, a lot more, but I've always wanted some Bruce Wayne, and it's been a while since I've seen this movie, and you get a good amount of Bruce Wayne in this movie. That's where this movie shines. Obviously, that's why everyone loves it. Is the dark tone, the realism, the way he talks, or not the way he talks, but the way that the movie's written, the script, the overarching plot. Also, I forgot to mention Scarecrow is a pretty big villain in this. Very interestingly used. Kind of disappointing, especially towards the final battle. What he does to the city, we all know what Scarecrow likes to do to the city. But what he does to the city is actually very cool. I like the visuals there. But But like overall, like when he shows up riding a fucking horse at some one point later towards the end, he's just goofy. He's just silly. I hate that because Scarecrow could be fucking scary. He's awesome, and at one point he kind of is. But no, Batman. Some of the scenes they do with Batman are really good. Like I said, the fight scenes aren't good, but when they have him just picking people off slowly, that's done very well, of course. But that's only done like once or twice. It's just, I think this movie is slightly overrated. Obviously, like the next one, The Dark Knight, is supposed to be the best one of them all. And I'm sure I'm gonna love it. I've seen it before and gonna rewatch it and re-review it, but reviewed it for my first time. But I think overall this might be the weakest of the three to me. I don't know if that's the overall opinion of the internet. I haven't watched them all yet, but Batman Begins to me is just kind of a good movie. It's just good. It's not crazy. It's just kind of good, and to me that's a final verdict of a 7 out of 10. Um, the plots are the twist and all that. In the plot, there's like a twist. It's okay. The movie itself is kind of memorable, but kind of not. It's basically, like I said, the most definitive origin story of Batman, but that's kind of what it has to offer. It does have a good theme going on of oh god, I can't think of what Batman says in this movie all the time, but it has a good theme and like an overarching thing. Oh, about falling and getting back up. That's basically its fucking narrative thing, and it does do it pretty well. It has a message and a pretty satisfying ending, actually, a pretty chilling one, teasing into the Dark Knight, and yeah, I like that. So 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think of the Batman Begins and what you guys think about the whole trilogy, because I think this is the worst one for me, but we'll see. And being the worst one, 7 out of 10 is not bad. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. See you next video. Peace out.